Hi, everybody. I am Dr. B. I am a professor at the University of Massachusetts Global, UMass Global. I am the program chair of the multiple and single subject programs in our MAT. Today, I just wanted to provide a quick video to show everybody how to use our writing learning goals template that we have created. This is to be used for creating your learning goals for content, for ELD, for ALD, and for the math practice standards when completing your Cal TPAs, your Ed TPAs, and when you're writing lesson plans. So I am going to move myself down to the bottom here. And this is something that we created because many of us are assessors for the Cal TPAs, and as we review Cal TPA scores that come back, and we talk to our colleagues across the state, we've noticed that students often have a hard time or difficult time writing learning goals, or this is synonymous with objectives or learning objectives. Um, so we created this template to help students do this effectively. So while this may be difficult to read a little bit, I'm going to blow it up as much as I can without being too big. Um, we've broken it down so that you get a clear sense of what you're doing and why you're doing it. So there's two lines and two parts of a learning goal. It's declarative knowledge, which is this first line, and your second line is procedural knowledge. So on the first line, that's your what. This is what students are going to be doing. Most students or teacher candidates have this down pat. They know exactly what students will be doing. It's the second line here, the procedural knowledge, the how they're going to show you that they master that often gets forgotten, left out, or isn't as strong. So we've color coded this because you will see down at the bottom there is a template or a chart rather that is color coded to help you kind of choose words. You don't have to use it, but it helps kind of brainstorm some Bloom's taxonomy words that you can use in here. So it goes something like this. By the end of the lesson, students will be able to, and then you choose a Bloom's taxonomy word. What are they going to do? Are they going to sequence a story? Are they going to solve two-digit math problems? What are they going to do? And now, how are they going to show you that they did it? So, what activity are they going to do, or a showing verb? And how are you assessing them? What does that final product look like? Is it a presentation that they've created with their group? Is it a number line that they're using? How are they showing you that they've done that skill? So, down here, we have examples for all of the different types of learning goals you'll be creating. So this is your content learning goals, your ELD learning goals. So content is your standards-based learning goals for the different subject areas. ELD learning goals are your English language development. ALD, which is something that's newer, is academic language development. And then we have your standards for mathematical practice, which is new. This is for Math Cycle 1, but it's also going to be important that you start including these on your lesson plans, not only in a teacher prep program, but as you're teaching in the classroom as well. These standards never change from grades kindergarten through 12. So the standards for mathematical practice are always the same eight. And then here's your Bloom's taxonomy words. You can see that they're leveled into the six areas. And it says blue font here because that matches up at the top, the template, and it is ADA compliant so that if somebody needs that read to them, they can match the font to the template. So this list is not exhaustive, it's just a starting point. And then we also have um, some other examples for the other areas as well. And then I have provided some examples here of how it's broken down piece by piece. So there's a literary secondary standard that I've pulled and we've shared here. It's a 2.2 key ideas and details. So the standard is here. And how you would write a learning goal related to that standard is here. It's color coded, and then it breaks down even further the exact pieces that align with the frame here. So take a look at that. By the end of the lesson, students will be able to recount a story from a diverse cultural tradition. So that's the skill. And determine, the recount and determine are your Bloom's taxonomy. Its central message, lesson, or moral, that's still the skill, is evidenced by, so this is what they're doing, oral retelling, key events and sequence, and identifying the story's lesson in a written or illustrated response. So that's the product. So here again, it shows you exactly what each component is. And then I've provided one for math as well. And then it does get into even deeper the declarative knowledge and the procedural knowledge as well. And then the math one is a third grade standard. And then it breaks that down as well. So I hope this helps you kind of dig into the learning goals and how to use this template a little bit better. It is very beneficial. It will help you become very effective at writing your learning goals. And it will help you really think about how students are going to show you that they've actually mastered or, you know, did what you set out for them to do. So this is their evidence or your evidence that they are performing where you need them to perform. So if you have any questions, reach out to us at any of our emails, and we will more than happy help you out. So I hope this is helpful, and I've enjoyed making it for you. Bye.